little turtle dove of doom. That's going to be fun when I rewatch this. And it's like turtle dove of doom. What?
I'm comfy.
So, you're more comfortable around me. It's facts. When you come from another human being, you know.
Gizzy, you're migrating.
Migrating with the Gizzy Wizzy. Can't stop this feeling. Don't do nothing crazy now. Hey, Karen. How are you doing, baby? I'm currently pulling my cards out. I'm going to be shuffling them for a little bit. Gives enough time to get some peeps up in here. So, you know you have legs.
No, my foot hurts. So.
Look at the choo-choo in the background, just being a stalker. I am doing great. I feel energized. I'm torturing my daughter. It's fun times. Why is your lips red? You need to stop licking your lips. You're making them chapped. Well, thank you for liking and subscribing. I appreciate it, sweetheart. I know my hair is actually doing what I wanted to do today instead of what I don't want it to do, which is amazing. Any day that I have a good hair day, I say thank you to the hair gods. Pika, baby, you don't need to be there by the window, sweetheart. All right, let's see what we got for you today, honey. Ooh, we got some miscommunication because we got Mercury in reverse. So I don't know why we're having miscommunication, my dear. But hopefully the universe will be kind and clear it up shortly. Right now, baby. I got this beautiful deck this weekend. Look at it. It's new. I'm still getting to learn it because it's different. It's like a hoodoo tarot deck.
Who got you? Or did you do that?
I bought it. I don't know, baby. But hopefully the miscommunication doesn't go too far. You say one thing to somebody and the next thing you know, it's like the telephone game. Horrid. I'm going to have to retire this deck soon. Poor thing has seen better days.
You can see.
You can see the well-wornness on the cards. Like, they've lost their structure, and now they're just there. By the way, for anybody coming in, if you are subscribed, you do get a free general. Questions I do charge for. I do in-depth readings as well. But yeah, that's kind of what I do here. Thank you guys for liking. I do appreciate it. Helps boost the signal, man. Ooh. Coco. Hello, baby. How are you doing? You're very welcome, Karen. Hopefully, you nip it in the butt, whatever it is. Mercury is all about communication. Communication with loved ones, words ones, pretty much anybody that you talk to. Could you imagine a miscommunication with your dog? I've never had that one. I want to start doing tarot on dogs. I think it would be interesting just to see what doggies think about. Love and light. Hello. Yes, it is a thing. Talking to animals is one of those things. Coco, baby.
Do you love me?
When I'm speaking, you. Coco, we got today and tomorrow. So it means that you've got some things weighing heavily on your mind that you're wishing you didn't have to do, but you know you have to do, and you're just kind of hoping that tomorrow is a better day. I hate that when you do your nails and then your nails just start doing stupid stuff. Love and light, Gizzy, you look shady. Ew. See yourself in nature. Basically, it's in reverse. So that means that you need to stay home for a little bit. Recharge your batteries, baby. I'm going to do something. I haven't used this deck on anybody. So let's do it with Michael. Let's see what I got for Michael. Now, this is my hoodoo deck I just got. So you gotta kind of play it with me. But, still learning. What do we got for Michael today? There's a few things we got for you, Michael. Daughter of Baskets, and the Son of Knives. Let's see what the Son of Knives has to say. Now, I have to pull the book out just for the reason being that I'm not totally familiar with these cards yet. So, first time ever. Son of Knives. Son of Knives, 93. Let's see what we got going on here. So, for you, the meaning of the Son of Knives represents a tendency to go too hard and provoke others. On a positive side, that you are innovative, gung-ho, energetic, and clever and persuasive. So, just try to keep on going. Means that you're in the right direction. Congrats, Michael.
It's a really fancy opening for that book.
It really is. Like, I've got a whole review coming on this. But look at this. Like, it is gorgeous. Just the way it is. And I couldn't beat the price either. So, sounds like me. Daughter of Baskets. Yes. The way that they're set up is they're a little bit different. They have their own, like we got the Son of Coins, which we know is like the Pentacles. The Baskets, actually it tells me, so I can tell you directly from the book. Because it's set up like a tarot card system. By the way, you guys are welcome. But it's a little bit different. All right, let's see. Okay, so Sticks represents primal energy, power, passion, and authority. Baskets is love, emotion, and healing. Knives is ideals, thoughts, and beliefs. Coins is wealth, security, and protection. So the one thing that I can tell you so far from my booklet and these cards that I recently got is that they're like regular tarot with the spin. It's more of like communicating with those who passed on, along with diving deep into really sticky situations. So it kind of adds a little bit more of a oomph to it, you know what I mean? Plus, another thing with this book, which you guys will see in the review, that I didn't mention, each of the cards represented in the book has like a Bible passage. So it has a passage to go with the tarot. So let's say if, for instance, I've got Guala Jack, which is the Hangman and regular tarot deck. And it's got the passage, so you can use that prayer with it, along with the herb that is associated with it. So if you were doing like regular just card work and you're pulling a card for the day, it would tell you the plant that goes with it along with the prayer, which I really like. Plus, in this deck, it also gives you some like history on hoodoo. Like each of the cards that it has is represented, and like it's pretty cool. But you guys will see all that info when the video uploads. By the way, my dears, if you would hit that like button, I do appreciate it. So yeah, I'm not completely 100% deck, but I'm giving its due diligence and getting to know it. Because unlike any of my other decks, it's structured a little bit different. It's just like with my demonic deck. Technically, you can use this deck to summon demons if you need to. And there's actually a booklet that comes with it on how to do so, but I haven't really deep dived into that yet. But maybe I will eventually on this channel if that's something people actually want to see. But other than that, I am doing readings today. I'm enjoying some coffee. My daughter is playing with the bugs, and it's a beautiful day. Lean back and set up dance with me. Woman is my destiny. Ooh, up and bounce with me. Plus, another reason why I got it is ancestral work, because I got a lot of different practices coming in. So I'm trying to learn the signs and symbolisms, kind of help me out to help, get better accurate readings. So are you excited about your job offer or no, my dear? Is it something you're looking forward to? Something that you actually wanted? So I'm assuming when you say you got a job offer that you got it in the bag. Hopefully I can promote my art. Oh, that'd be amazing. Hey, Spiritual Awakening. How are you doing, sweetheart? Let's see what we got for you today. We're going to pull from the astral deck while I watch my daughter torture my little puggy wuggy. Ooh, we got a little bit of imbalance within yourself. So whatever you got going on within your mind and body and soul, baby, hopefully it works out. I wonder who's talking crap. No one's talking crap. It's just an imbalance, baby. An imbalance within your first house. Which normally I take it as like we're thinking either negatively about ourselves or we're worried we're not doing too much. It's closed by design. That's the company. It's closed by design. I'll have to look that up. I've never heard of them. I wonder if it's more of a, I don't know what coast you're on. I'm more on the East Coast, but wonder who's talking crap. Hopefully no one. That's what I say. Hopefully no one. I was in a weird funk this weekend. Like I was having a good time, but I just felt drained all of the same. East Coast. Oh, let's see. Design closed by design. I'm gonna look it up because now I'm curious. Because I've never heard of them. Ma'am, I want to know about my love life. If you want to know about your love life, look down below. You can get a 30-minute reading or a 60-minute reading. It's totally up to you. But I do charge for those type of readings. Custom apparel, purpose. Yes, you can get pizza. That's why Wayne made pizza. As to why you're asking me, I don't know why. See the one for Scotland. Been around for a while.
This is good.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Amazing Me. How are you doing, baby? Yeah, when you see the card flip, that's your indicator of. Imagine, ooh, shit. Amazing Me. We got a few cards popping up, baby. So you get the choice 1, 2, 3, or 4. Choose your card wisely. Me and your dad had the fun, though, at the beach. It was great. 1. Be vigilant. Which it seems to be between you and someone else. Maybe you're pursuing something or someone, but by the other cards that are being shown, that you need to keep on pushing forward, my dear. Hello, I hope all is good your way. It is going great, Joanna. I had a beautiful weekend. It wasn't bad. Got some sun. Got to finally go swimming for the first time in 2 years. You know, since Corona happened and all that fun shit. And there's nothing better than a Scorpio in water. Except I wish we would have brought snacks. We would have stayed longer. So it looks like we have a little doubt in of what we can do. The reason I say this is because we got trust and magic, and it seems like there's some things that we're holding on to. So I don't know what you're holding on to, baby. And I don't know why there's a luck in trust and luck in trusting what you can do. It says trust in magic, but I believe our magic comes from within, and if we're not trusting ourselves. Ice cold. What's going on? All right. All right, I can't handle it. Wipe your mouth. And you need to start putting lip balm on your lips because they are super chapped.
I ain't got none. Oh, right. I forgot you had a store for a hot second.
And I got boxes downstairs with bunches of lotion, body creams, all of that. Shake. Mm-hmm. Today's going to be a relaxing kind of reading day. At least that's the goal.
You went to beach. I went to pool.
But yeah, that's the best news I've gotten all week. Well, you know what? That's the start of a new journey, a new chapter. It's what life's about. New chapters, new beginnings, evolving, becoming something new, learning from life experiences, learning that, even when we're in a negative mindset, we got to have a little bit of hope. At least that's how I like to see it and view it myself. By the way, guys, hit that like button because it does help the channel and it shows that you love and care about this channel. And, it just helps. Eventually this week, I've got to do a cleansing on my decks. I haven't done that in a while. I don't know if they can hear the music, but I can. That's a hard thing, man. Pushing past your mental state to keep on trying to see the good, you know what I mean? Because if you let it, that dark little piece of you will drag you down. I'm still hurt from this year, and a special closet father figure to me passed away last night, and my grandmother and aunt left us. Sounds like a lot of trauma to be recognized, baby. And the only way that you can recognize it is take a moment to let it flow in with its existence, acknowledge it, acknowledge the feelings, and then start the healing process. I talk a lot about healing and, the process and everything else, but I am truthful when I say I do practice what I preach. Matter of fact, I was doing some of that work last night. For some people, it seems easier said than done. You know what I mean? It's not easy. And I'm sorry that you've had somebody you loved pass away. Maybe you can do an honoring ritual in their name. You know what I mean? Kind of like your own version of being able to say goodbye privately. You know what I mean? Especially if you're one of those people who don't like to cry in front of other people. It's always a good thing to do. And depending if you have an ancestor altar, they can be added to your ancestor altar. I would assume. Because it's like having a surrogate father figure, Not really sure how that works. That's something that a question I should pose to the community. See everybody's output on it. Yoda, Gizzy, put him up in a cage.
Y'all are weird.
Put him in a cage. By the way, welcome, guys. If you want a reading, just let me know. Despite his passing and sacrifices he made, I feel that's what Elder, the father figure who passed away, despite wanting me to make a promise to him personally, he didn't want me to be happy. That's what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like, death, it's scary, but it is a part. I already did a card, Joanna. If you go back and you look, I can't remember which one it was. Actually, give me a second. Maybe I can pull up my live and look at it. I'm just going to have to mute myself when it comes up. See if I can tell you when I pulled your card. Becoming something new. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to really tell you when I did it, but there is a card in backwards for you. Me and several others did a ceremony of him shortly after he passed away. Oh, see, you've already started a process of recognizing. Not a problem, sweetheart. I don't know what that actually. That's from your dad, and that's gross. Go throw it away because your dad doesn't throw away his trash. He just accumulates it like a pack rat. By the way, I am doing readings. If you want to know how I do my readings, or you want to help support the channel, you can do so by hitting the like button or checking the description down below. I just promise I will find here. And I'm sure you will, my dear. It seems to be connected. Connection between the dead and the living.
Why?
Because you weren't paying attention.
Okay.
And zoning off, and I went, scared her.
Mean.
It's not mean, it's funny. That's what moms are for. To pick and prod at their daughters. To love them, to hold them, to watch them grow. And that should actually go down the basement by the where that shelf is.
And randomly say, my baby's going to high school. That was so random that day.
Everyone in our clan, and even granddaughter Lena, is counting on me to find him. Well, I'm sure you will, my dear. Seek the truth and show vulnerability. Where's the lid by, ain't it? Oh, Gizzy, did you get tortured? Do. Everybody has their own journey, and you know yours at least. That's a good thing. Oh no. You and your little shorts.
Don't judge me.
I'm judging you. I'm judging hard.
I like these shorts.
Do you?
Yes. They're comfy.
Ooh.
And they let
Hey, will you give me a slice of pizza?
Yeah.
Since I don't really got any readings to do at this moment that I know of, I'm going to enjoy me a slice of pizza.
Small or big?
Small is all right. Some pepper if you would. I'll pepper my own stuff because you crazy. Hello, Princess. Hello, Bree. How are you guys doing today? I just wanted one. We got Forever Chrissy too.
Which one do you want?
No, I'll take that one. I'm about to have a snackety snack. What are you guys doing? Thank you for joining, though. Rolling up. So what you guys do over the weekend? Did everybody have a good weekend at least? I did good on that pizza. It's the bomb.
You actually passed me a pepper, please.
There you go. That flavor of that sauce. Amazing. Ooh, was it good? I mean, assuming since you told me, I'm going to assume that it was good, but assumptions never really last forever. Enchantment. So, Bree, something's caught your eye, and it's towards spiritual growth. Congratulations. Congratulations. Not congratulations, congratulations.
Masculinely.
You're welcome. Oh, sorry. Pizza's super good, but it's super saucy. You're welcome.
Bilbo made some wild chicken last night.
Maybe a new path came up. I don't know, but it's something new. Had a lot of flavor and took time to get used to, but was super delicious. I don't think we have anything like that around here.
What?
Guam food. Let's see what I got for Princess. Princess, you need to focus, baby. You're not focusing enough at the task at hand. And you need to maybe take some divine guidance with that, since divine guidance was followed by it. You're that, or maybe you're just lost, looking for your way. So many meanings from one card. Let's see what Chrissy's got today. Feeling very angel deck like today. Pika, will you get out of the window? Pika, out of the window. Come on. Thank you. Don't get all huffy puffy at me. Put her in a cage with the puppies. How was your weekend? It was great. We went to the casino and then we ended up going swimming and playing killing zombies. It was pretty much fun. Ooh, music, Chrissy. So, music and spiritual growth. Spiritual growth is coming out of a lot of people today. So, music and spiritual growth. Could be a connection. Connection of listening, feeling a vibration. Could even be a past life. Soul recognizing soul. Just because whenever I see the music card, music extends past many cultures. And then when you have spiritual growth, it means new experience, new life, new paths, and recognizing old ones. Can I get a card pulled for me? Hey, baby. Hey, did you ever get everything situated? I know it was kind of a rough weekend for you. You are putting yourself into too many things at once. The reason I say this is because we got the Four of Cups. You're stretching yourself out thin, trying to do too many things at once. You need to take a step back. No gifts. Yes, when I was listening to music, it helps me feel better spiritually. And yeah, I reconnect with past lives through connection through music too. But I'm good. I'm already doing me, and everyone is left on red. That's beautiful, baby. It's amazing how like you hear certain things and it just feels like a clicking in your soul, you know? Like something familiar. It's almost like when you see a place that you've never been, but yet you feel like you've been there before. Same diff. If you want to, you don't have to stick around here with your old mom. If you want to take all the dogs, I'm pretty old. I'll take my llama cup though. My coffee's gross with pizza. Iced coffee and pizza, maybe. But hot coffee and pizza.
I actually had iced coffee this weekend.
Well, that's good.
It was good. And I couldn't get something enough to kill someone with diabetes.
Me and your dad had Mexican.
Well, you see, good for you. I had awesome chicken last night. It was great. And I had Cousin Minnie's.
That's cool. Me and your dad got Cousin Benny's earlier this week.
I got wheat.
We got weed?
No.
You got weed?
No.
Is that what's going on over there? The truth came out. I got witnesses.
I meant to say wings.
Wings. Mm-hmm. Do you do free readings? I do one card draws for free for subscribers only.
I didn't even finish it when I stopped.
If you want to reconnect with past loved ones, friend who passed away from addiction 2 days ago, I just want to know she's in peace now. And that's soul stuff right there. And I can pull a card for you, but I can't guarantee it's going to answer that, baby. But I'll try my damnedest. Hey, Corlinda. Balance. And intention. Feels like purgatory. Just because of balance and intention. Which is this card right here. Purgatory.
Yeah.
I've been very busy lately. Girl, me and you both. Between house stuff and everything else, I'm just like, But I do hope that you can find healing, baby, from your friend that passed. Corlinda. Ooh, forgiveness, Corlinda. You need to forgive somebody in your life, baby. And once you do that, it's going to clear your path. But I know how it sucks. Like, I lost a niece a couple years ago to addiction. And it's one of the hardest fucking things ever because you really care about somebody and you love somebody so much. And then you just see all their life, the way that it goes downhill and how they change. And you're like, it's hard to process.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna take the
The terrorist.
upstairs. No. Upstairs, you too. Go. I ain't joking.
You gotta love him for trying, though. So what was it all about, Carvana? Like, what started? Like, he was coming after you.
Poor Gizzy.
She's like, if I just hide in here, no one will see.
You got away with it a few times.
Hello, Knit High. Hey, Eclipse. I know it's actually doing what I wanted it to do today. And it's looking really good.
Have fun.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Let's see what we got for you today, Eclipse. That's what I'm saying. Here's the thing, like when you're ever doing classes, readings, or anything that other people can use as a business model, you're going to have people competing with you, having people come after you. And even people who you never had in your class, doesn't even know your class, you probably got competition and they're mad. That's pretty much what it is, or what it sounds like. Ooh. Eclipse. There's something that we're not seeing. We got Helios, which is illumination. So there's something being hidden from you, baby. And hopefully you can find out soon enough. When they did, they refused to acknowledge my work. Well, of course they did. They don't want to give you the acknowledgement of your hard work. And I've seen your stuff. And it doesn't look bad. You give your own personal experiences like I do. And to me, that's what it's about. When you're teaching people, that's how you get different opinions and different information. You know what I mean? Like when you're sharing your personal practice to teach people, that's what it is. It's a personal practice. It's like if you were born into a family that had a lineage of witchcraft. Their witchcraft may be different than someone else's family who has a line of witchcraft. Hey, Moon, how are you doing, baby? Like, no one's the same. There's similarities in everything. I'm good. How about you? I'm doing pretty awesome. Enjoying a beautiful day and a slice of pizza. But just so you know, baby, you are being blocked by a battle that you have with somebody. I don't know if it's a spiritual battle, physical battle like in this world, but there is a battle going on in your life, Moon. And hopefully, you know, you can get to the conclusion of this, okay? Yeah, you know, you gotta love it. Good music, good food, good people, good times. By the way, for those of you coming in wanting a reading, I am still doing readings. I'm just shoveling food in my face. I know. I love Bruno Mars too. Which, by the way, YouTube is screwing me over. I went from 2,500 watch hours to 2,400. No clue why. But it's always good to have a nice little music in the background. You know what I mean? Makes it less awkward when there's silence. Moonchan. By the way, too, for those of you who don't know, Giovanna has a little room that they do. I think it's on Google, where they do like classes, like working with Lucifer, certain different types of magic from their own practice. That's kind of what we were talking about. Right? And eventually, I'm thinking next month of going ahead and buying where I can link Zoom up to YouTube. And that way, you know, we can start bringing in other teachers for this channel. So, Kodwana, be prepared for me to reach out at some point in July. So that way we can kind of get you on the channel, collab, and get all that fun stuff. And then I also want to start probably in August, get some different readers on the channel too. Just kind of spread. It's about community, you know? Because I know you said you were looking for other teachers to kind of help with your group. And, you know, it's a good way to kind of get out there and about. Which, by the way, for anybody who's joining who actually has like witchy questions I don't charge for. And also, we have discussions on here all the time, like in between readings and stuff. That's why I like going live so much, is it gives me time to actually talk with everybody and see what everybody's up to. Which, by the way, there's going to be a garden update at some point before the end of the month. And once you guys see the garden, it's freaking huge. Like, our corn right now is like this tall. Like, it's going crazy. And I've got some stuff I got to transplant this week. We were supposed to do it today, but we just got too busy, and then he had to go to work. And it's kind of one of those things, you know? My plants are currently dying. Oh, why? Depending on what type of plant you got, especially my basil. You don't have it in direct sun, do you? I think basil can be in just direct sun. The heat it's hot in India. Oh my God, I could never live in India. I would be like a cow on the street. Just go past me and around me or drag me to the curb. I'm in Texas. Ooh, Texas heat is very dry. If you're doing herbs, especially like in a hot heat, you're probably your best method. Well, at least you found it's funny. Your best method would probably be indoor growing. Just for the reason being that direct heat is going to kill things hard. Like, I've learned a lot of stuff, and even here, I'm like, we've been watering our plants at like 10 o'clock at night. But for real. You know, the one thing that I always thought was fun about India is like the way that you guys honk when you move. Like, I thought that was cool. I love having people from different places. It's like you get to experience the culture without having to make the commitment. You know what I mean? No pressure. It's not like you're a representative for all of India. Like right now, I probably look like a typical American, like crazy hair, crazy music, smoking a cigarette, eating pizza. It's fun in India. You know, there's a lot of, I think Dubai is in India, ain't it? My husband's work, they have like this power share or success share or something like that. And it's basically like you can get vacations, items off of there, and they take it off of your work. So like every time you get paid, you pay so much. And Dubai is the one that like every vacation is like in Dubai. I don't know if they got a partnership with them or what, but I always found it interesting. Be right back. Gotta go water my plants. Not a problem, baby. Go water your plants. Make them live. But Dubai does look like it's pretty. I'm so excited. We got new people. I love new people. It's like Pokemon. Collect them all. Not like collect them and keep them in a Pokeball, but you know. Can I ask a question? You can, my dear, but it depends on what you're asking. If it's something like a spiritual question, I don't charge for. But if it's like, oh, is my boyfriend mad at me? Or what does this person think about me? I do charge for questions. $5 for 2 questions. All that info is down below. But if you are a subscriber, currently right now, we do 1 free general reading unless we hit a milestone, okay? So when we hit our milestone, which the next one's 1,000, I'm going to be doing a week full of free questions. So the quicker that we get to 1,000, the quicker, you know, you can come here every day I'm live that week and get 1 free question. Plus, for anybody buying readings this month, you guys are entered in a drawing for an hour free, just so you know. And then July 1st, I'll be announcing who won. I'll miss the bright side. Do, do, do. Whenever. See, that would be a question that I charge for, sweetheart. If you want to send either Cash App or PayPal, let me know. See, I thought that would be fun, like an apothecary where you can make your little witchy potions and sell them to the non-witches to kind of help them out, kind of like old school, you know what I mean? But if you want a general reading, baby, just let me know. You're the one person when I say baby, it's actually baby. Dr. Victor, welcome, my dear. And check down below. Now, if you're wanting to know, like, in depth about your future as far as employment, I do charge for that. I have so many herbs. What herbs are you growing currently right now? Lullabies. Like, right now, we've got dill growing, sage, lavender, salvia, basil, oregano, thyme. All my information is down below in the description, baby. It is kind of weird that you ask about a Victor and then we get a Victor in here. That's so weird. It's like you summoned a Victor. Which I'm so excited for Wednesday. Has anybody been watching Loki on Disney Plus? Basil, lavender, garlic, rosemary, cilantro, and jalapenos. I did get red chilies, though. I don't have jalapenos. Maybe we can make a trade. I'll send you some red peppers and you send me jalapenos on a stick. That'd be so funny. On a stick. Anyway, besides. Well, at least, baby girl, you had a sense of humor about it. Jalapeno on a stick. See, I wanted to grow garlic, but I always heard that it's better to start your garlic when it's winter. which I know for you guys, you don't really have much of a winter except for last year. Or was it the beginning of this year? I can't really remember. I know Texas was dealing with some shit. I know that much. Two questions for 5? Yes, baby. I use garlic as offerings for Hecate. And they're good to do that too. Plus, if you roast your garlic, like cut off the like top part, and put your garlic in like a pan and roast it, fucking amazing. General reading for me. Naha, Nid High. I did a general reading for you, baby, but you might have missed it, so I'll go ahead with good faith that you're subscribed and all, and see what we get for you, sweetheart. Ooh. We got manifestation. So basically, things that you've been wanting are slowly starting to manifest around you, but you need to keep on putting that energy into it, okay? So it's like, for example, if you wanted a job and you got job offers, but you still want a higher paying job, so you use that job until you find something else. You know what I mean? Still moving forward and not being stopped by the path that you're on, right? So yeah, keep on going, baby. Manifest your desires. And when you get super, super rich or whatever, give us a call. We love vacation and good food, obviously. One of these days, I'm going to give a reading for somebody. They're going to hit it big and be like, bitch, we're going on vacation. I'm going to be like, ah! That's the goal. That's what I'm manifesting in my life. Reading for somebody. They do good in life. We celebrate their success. And then we go on our merry ways. Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. Hi, ma'am. My name is Saucy from India. Can you read? Well, I get married to a man because I felt recently in a relationship. He got engaged. I don't know he is thinking about me. If he got engaged, my dear, there's the chance he's probably not thinking about you. Because that seems like someone who's just a dick. And that's me personally. Just saying that. Hope you were doing great. I am. And getting married because I'm going to make sure I read this. Can you read when I will get married, man? Because I recently fell in a relationship. He got engaged. You didn't fail. If somebody got engaged, that's crazy. Like, I know it's different over there because of cultures and stuff like that, but that's, to me, it's just crazy. But when it does come to question, sweetheart, I do charge. What if I wrote a book? The Book of No Fucks. That would be great. You're very welcome, sweetheart. By the way, for you guys coming in, if you'll hit the like button, I do appreciate it. The more time you guys spend on these lives, it kind of helps boost the channel. I've got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. So, Appa, my dear, if you do want me to read into that, I do charge 5 for 2. Information's down in the description. But if you're wanting to subscribe and be a follower, eventually we are going to have free readings come through once we hit 1,000 subscribers. So each subscribe helps. I don't know if I could do it on like Lucifer. I think Lucifer is one of those. It's hard because then you get like Luciferians versus witches who put them with other pantheons, and then can I get a writing? Do you mean reading, my dear? You can if you subscribe. Zena, hello. Okay, so baby girl donated. So baby girl, do me a favor. Put both your questions into a paragraph. That way I don't lose them because obviously you can see the chat keeps on moving. And 2, for everybody else who came in, hello. But I'm going to have to get baby girls first because she did pay. Which, by the way, baby girl, make sure you're subscribed. So that way when I do the drawing, if your name gets called, you get a free hour reading, okay? Which I need to pull out my paper so I can write down names. You can, Zena. What? Okay, so that's your first question. I need your second question. I need them both in a paragraph, baby. Yeah, but I would be a book on Miss Pantheistic Sets. But I would do a book on Miss Pantheistic Sets and how are they different? What do you mean, how are they different? Which part, baby? Aw, my pin's not working and it was a brand new one. Makes me sad. You're very welcome, sweetheart. So, baby girl, you need to put both your questions into a paragraph, baby. I only got one of your questions so far. All right, so I need to find you. Where are you at? That way I have your name down and I can add you into our drawing. 92010. All righty. So I got that written down, so we don't have to worry about that now. Yeah, I like the mess on how Lucifer and Luciferians and witches working together. And almost how it all ties together. So when you're doing how they work together, are you going to do it throughout history and how it's kind of like separated and went offward? All right. What is Victor's next actions toward me and how will my career be if switched teams? All right. And those are two perfectly beautiful questions. So for the first one, where'd you go? I had a whole deck just, oh, there it is. I was about to say, my whole deck just disappeared. So for your first one, I'm going to use my astrology deck because that does seem like the best one to find out what is their actions next towards you. All right, let's see what we got. All right. Ooh. Okay, Virgo nonchalant. There's a big thing with it being very nonchalant. Because we got Virgo in reverse, which tells me there's not a whole lot of emphasis on doing anything. Of arguments, ending communication. Then on the other side, we've got Pisces, which deals with emotions, loving, caring, easygoing. And that's kind of followed by the seventh house, which is love and pure emotion, kind of going into it. So it's almost like two sides of a coin. On one side, it's like non-existent, non-caring. It's almost like dealing with somebody with like bipolar. At least that's how it comes through. We're in separation. Which also, sweetheart, I have not received your payment. So you might want to double check and make sure that you send it to the right Cash App, my dear. If you send it to DI instead of the E, then you got the wrong one because it's spelled just like the channel. So while we wait on that to be corrected, I'm going to move all this over to the side. Hey, Appa, how are you doing, sweetie? How it all ties together. Subscribe. Appa, let's see what we got for you, baby. My name is not Eva. This is mine, okay? That's mine. It's the Divine Witch, not Divine Witch. Yeah. Dancing alone. One more chance, and then again. How am I supposed to be? Yeah. But if we're talking about in a sense of relationship, I mean, there's caring and there's emotion, but it's almost like on the other side, It's like someone dealing with two different sides, one of love and the other one of pure fuck you. And that's kind of like how it's coming across. Yeah. Yeah, speculous. I love you. I have a lot of career options. It's kind of overwhelming. Well, you just got to pick which one is best for you, my dear. You know what I mean? Which one speaks to you? And thank you for liking my tattoo. Yes, that's me, baby. Which I'm going to delete that because the last thing I need is a lot of people talking to me to my name. Someone upon me screaming, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, let's see if anything's going to come out of it, though. Yeah, there's nothing good coming out of this because we got the 10th house, which brings everything together, making announcements, making positive changes that come forth, and there's nothing really positive coming forth. I deleted it. Thank you. How did you get the name Divine Witch? The Divine Witch was, I don't know, it just kind of came to me one day. I was trying to make a pagan group for around here, and I wanted to make something that stood out, but I didn't really know what to use. And then one day I was watching something and Divine came up, and then followed by it was Witch, so I became the Divine Witch. You did not miss anything, Xena. He's my twin flame, baby. I can tell you right now, when it comes to twin flames, you got the 10th house in reverse. That's not a twin flame, baby. And that's just coming from my reading. Twin flames are talked about a lot, but the reality of twin flames being in one existence normally is very rare. Now, there's love there, that I can't deny, because we got the Pisces, we got Moon, and we've got the 7th house, which this all deals with emotions, love, protection, kind of being together. But the reason why I say twin flames is not a go on this round is the 10th house in reverse. Now, if we're wondering, like you asked, what is going to be their next approach towards you, I got 3 readings on it without even asking. It's just what I got, baby. I mean, you can get readings from 5 different people and get different things from each one. That's the thing about readers. They're all different and then some similarities. Questions I do charge for, Francis. Give me 1 second, though, because I am reading for baby girl, which I need to find her second question. How will my career be if I switch teams? How will her career be if they switch teams? Not good. Not good. The reason I say not good is because we got the Tower. The Tower is destruction, deceit, lying, manipulation, and then that's followed by the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So the 3 of Pentacles, normally when I see it like this, means that it's things are working out, working together as a team. When it's in reverse, this means that you're alone. There's no help. You're not getting any help whatsoever. There's no progress being formed. And then we got the Knight of Cups, which means we're looking for opportunity elsewhere. So if you take this leap, it's not going to be in the good direction. And it's going to come to an end because you got the World, and the World is completion. So if you do it, just be aware it's not going to be teamwork. And this can be avoided, as far as how destructive it goes and how quickly. But normally when this pops up for the first card, it's never a good thing. Now, if it was in reverse like this, it means that, you know, you could have avoided the disaster of it. Just be careful with it, okay? Now, as far as love and stuff like that goes, I think I'm going to make a video on twin flames and like the differences of it and things like that. Because it's something that always comes up, like with twin flames. Like, people think twin flames is just like relationships, when twin flames is literally someone that is a part of your soul. And normally they're always around your life in some way. Normally, if you both get reincarnated on the same level of existence. I got Corona by the Latin words corvid, crow and moon. Luna representing both masculine and feminine energy, like Lucifer and Hecate. Oh, that's beautiful. Can I get my reading on my marriage? Appa, my dear, I charge for those readings, 30-minute or 60-minute. All the information's down below, but I do charge for that because that's in depth. You're not going to get it for one card. And baby girl, you're very welcome. What's the difference between a twin flame and a soulmate? A twin flame could be a friend. It could be a family member. It could be a brother. It could be someone you've never even met. A soulmate is someone who is made for those differences. It's kind of how I see it, or it's been explained to me when I was learning between twin flame and soulmate. Twin flame is like the other half of your soul. A soulmate is the one that feeds into the love and allows you to learn to love yourself. It's almost like, do you remember when you were younger and you have, or maybe now, that you have that one friend, like you love each other, you would kill for each other, like that kind of friendship? That's almost like a twin flame kind of connection. Someone that sticks around forever. Like you could yell at them and they'd be back the next day. Or at least that's how I view it. Francis, let's see what I got for, actually, who do I got? Algeray, my dear, did you pay for questions? No, you did not. So, sweetheart, I can't do your 1 or your 2 because those are paid questions. World, Lewis, World, I don't know if you're still here. Francis, let's see what we got for you. Francis, my dear, we got parasite, which means there's somebody mooching off of you that you need to let go, okay? It's not good when you got somebody. This could be soul. It could be energy. It could even be as far as finances. If you want to know feelings, my dear, that would be a question that I charge for, unless you want me to go in depth, like where's it going to lead? Where's your love life going to lead? That kind of thing. But if you're focused on just them, it's a 5 for 2 question, baby. Now, Xena. What do I got for Xena? I haven't done Xena yet, I don't believe. You're very welcome, Francis. Hopefully I said your name right. If not, Alex. My bad. Oh, my dear, 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 dear. Xena, we've got alone in the world. So you're not alone in the world and you're being surrounded by people around you. Now, whether or not they're living or they're dead, I don't know. But it does seem that we're letting go of the negativity in our life, which is a good thing. And that is followed by anger and change. So we're basically breaking, I wouldn't say generational curses, but we're breaking old habits and learning not to hold so much in, which is a good thing, baby. Now, Stephanie, if you're still here and you want a general reading, you do get that for free every time I'm live for being a subscriber. If that's something that you want to pursue, you just let me know. I'm out the door. I'm going to hit the city. Leave my teeth with a bottle of Jack. I ain't coming back. Get on my toes, coming on your toes. Thank you, baby girl, for being subscribed. I appreciate it. Please enter the positives. So you just let me know, Stephanie, which one you want to do. Can I get a general? Yes, you may, baby. That's what it's all about. And since you paid, you get a general with my actual tarot cards. A general for baby girl. All right, so how I do this is when I have multiple cards pop up, I let you choose which card I read for you, okay? So we got 1, 2, or 3, baby. 1, 2, or 3. You let me know which one you want me to read for you. Nora, I charge for questions. Check the description, baby. I know, I've been waiting constantly, and I'm like, we're going up, we're going down, we're going up, we're going down, and I'm just like, ah. So we got the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So it means right now you're currently holding your heart on your sleeve, and you're putting all your energy into good things, but unfortunately, it feels like you're being weighed down by all the little things in life around you, which is holding you back from your potential and from others seeing your potential. Baby girl, I'm trying to hype you on my classes. I appreciate it. Hey, Nora. And I'm a new subscriber. All right, let's see what generalized card I got for you today, baby. Is there a list? Well, Zena, baby, I already did yours, sweetie. And as far as the list goes, I've got Nora. Everyone else, Nora, Stephanie, I'm assuming has left because I haven't heard if she wants their free general reading or not. I did a general, baby. Crystal clear. Okay, so it's Nora, then crystal clear. Nora, you're giving too much of yourself. When you give too much of your time and you're not really getting it back in return, it's kind of showing people's true colors, okay, babe? So you kind of need to make a line in the sand and be like, you can't use me all the time. Crystal, we got the Ace of Swords. This is vulnerability. Feeling like we're being attacked on all different sides. It kind of brings us down and lets us forget about our own power that we have. You need to restore that power within, baby. And realize just because other people aren't happy doesn't mean that it's your fucking issue. You're very welcome, sweetheart. The way that I do it is I go in from the way that people come in. So, like, if you guys come in from the beginning and kind of go all the way down, or if somebody pays for a reading, I obviously do them first because they paid me for it. And then we go back to the actual list. Hey, Tina. Thank you for coming to the channel. Questions, it depends. If it's about like spirituality, I don't charge for that. But if it's about like something in your life, like do they love me, do they hate me, job, career, stuff like that, I do charge. But you do get a general for being subscribed, baby. Hey, can I get a card? You can, Nepal. How are you doing, my dear? Now, Tina does come before you. Let's see what we got going on for Tina. Every time I hear the name Tina, I instantly think of Bob's Burgers. Ooh, so we got the 7 of Swords in reverse, which means there ain't no more watching what we say because what's already been said has already been spoken. But just remember that the words that you say can and will be used against you. When it comes to the 7 of Swords, it means that we're just going to take the hit. We're done playing around. We're done tippy-toeing. We're saying fuck it, and we're plunging in deep. So that's basically kind of what's going on right now in your life, is that there's a situation where you're just like, I'm fucking done. I don't care if you love me, hate me, or whatever. I'm going to say what I need to say. You're very welcome, sweetie. Nipshu, Nepal, my dear. We've got the 9 of Swords, which means we're finally getting out of that headspace. You know, that headspace that tells us that this is going to go wrong and then it kind of leads into like a dark deep hole that you're trying to claw yourself out of. You're finally clawing yourself out of that deep hole, baby. And it's a good thing. It's going to open you up to new opportunity, and you're going to finally be able to be free and let go of the things that aren't really suiting you anymore. That's exactly how I'm feeling things. Not a problem, baby. Sometimes it's hard. It really is. It's hard when you feel like you're being used and abused, and sometimes you just got to take a stance, whether people like it or not. By the way, guys, will you please make sure to hit the like button? It does help our channel and helps us reach more people, which is awesome. I'm going to try to stay on here long tonight. Which, by the way, once we hit 1,000, the day that we hit 1,000, I've decided that I'm going to do a 24-hour live. That means for 24 hours, you're going to see my face doing weird shit. I want to ask a question. Can I ask Cash App you for a question? Yeah, babe. Not a problem. My information's down below. Make sure that when you spell here, I'll just put it in the chat for you. Because some people put in I instead of an E, or forget the, you know what I mean? It just makes it easier. There you go. That's my Cash App, baby. For questions, I do 2 for $5 or 1 for $3. Which, by the way, since you bought a reading, you do get put in for a drawing. So if you stick around on this channel, I'm giving away an hour free reading on July 1st. You can't ask questions, my dear. I just do charge. And this is directed towards Metal. Oh, it'd probably help if I actually have my pen open, huh? Hi, guys. Hey, how are you doing, baby? Which, when we hit our 1,000 and I do my 24-hour live, I'm going to try to have some stuff for it. And all that fun jazz. Like, I want to get like one of those spinning wheels, and anybody who comes on during that 24-hour live and actually buys a reading, you're going to get to have the wheel spin, and it's going to be like a 10-minute reading or a love reading or this or that, and you'll actually get another reading for in the future too. All right, let's see what we got for Forever Jada. Because 1,000 subscribers is a big, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. You know what I mean? And Jada, we got studying coming up and manifestation and miracles. So it seems like if you start putting in the hard work and start, working towards that manifestation, that you're going to actually be able to bring miracles into your life that you never thought was possible. So you need to keep on pushing. And if you're not pushing, you took a break, you need to stop taking a break and get your ass up and start moving. Because I'm telling you, it is coming. You got to keep up that grind, keep up that work. Good things are coming your way. You're very welcome, baby. Give me a second. I'm going to reply to this person. There we go. Anyway, like I was saying, like I want to do like spin the wheel, and then, we have a lot of subscribers throughout that day. Well, 24 hours, not even a day. Well, I guess it would be a day, 24 hours, right? So it's going to be a fun thing. Trying to think of some other stuff we can do too. In our downtime and all that fun jazz. Then you get to see the bathroom breaks. Me going, oh, I got to use the restroom. I wish I could do one of those, like, you remember in the movie theaters where they used to have the, like, big thing pop up and be like, go check out our concession stand or something like that. That would be great to be able to do. What if like share spells? We can talk about spell work, ritual work. We can we can do a bunch of stuff. Maybe if by then, because I'm saying probably by July is when we're gonna hit 1,000. Then we can do like bringing on people who want to come on and talk and share their stories and all that fun stuff. Like a mini channel party. Hopefully it falls on a weekend because that would be more idealistic, right? Oh, okay. I forgot what that was. I was like, what the hell is that? It's my pizza crust. By the way, if you guys never tried these, they're freaking amazing. I didn't think that we got them because when we ordered groceries, we didn't get our 2 gallons of milk and a bunch of other stuff. And by the point I figured it out, the hubby's like, they ain't going to give us nothing else. And I'm like, well, shit. Well, they're super good, though. Or like a tomato, basil, mozzarella. I wish. I don't think Townhouse is awoke enough to sponsor a tarot reader. I may be wrong, but yeah. But I did sign up for sponsorship, partnership, so we'll see how that goes. We'll see what gets thrown my way. Because I review stuff on this channel anyway. Why not get the stuff for free or get paid to do some reviews that deal with like stuff in our community, you know what I mean? But I will tell you guys this, that when I signed up, there's some people out there who are paying for people to make videos about their readings. I'm just putting it out there. I ain't saying names, but I'm saying it's out there. They want to give them a positive review and everything. Yeah. I seen that was like, what? What's your 2 questions, Tina? Shake that. Plus, we could go and I don't know if I'll be able to take you guys to the kitchen, but maybe we could make snacks on camera and stuff like that. Eventually, for this channel, I would like to get like one of those cameras to record and a laptop to hook it all up and do like some stuff in the kitchen, like kitchen witchery. Because even though I like this setup, and it took the hubby a lot of money. The hubby tried the Tajing stuff. I actually got it over here for like to put on watermelon. Oh my god. The look he gave was like, oh no. I was like, but why? It's good. Just cracked me up. But by the way, Tina, put both your questions into a paragraph, baby. I'm just shoveling crackers in my mouth and living my best life. I'm loving the fact that my hair is actually doing something decent today. Well, I'm thinking about it. Does my deranged ex know when I'm moving to, since he hacked my phone and social media accounts? That is fucked up. That is so fucked up. But we're going to find out. Where you at? All right. Does the ex know? It's like a fucking game. The reason I say this is to answer your question, answer is yes for your first one. Because the sign is new opportunity and means like when we're asking a yes or no question, it's the yes card, okay? But what is scary about this is that it seems like a fucking game. And the reason I say it seems like a game is because we got the Ten of Pentacles, which deals with gaming, strategy, manipulation, lying, and basically putting someone into a place where they're questioning everything. And then we've got the Eight of Wands, which means cutting all ties, letting go, which is followed by the Four of Pentacles, which deals with relationships, connecting, reconnecting, and family. Baby, if I were you, I would get a restraining order just because of this coming up, especially like in this context of a reading. I would totally get a restraining order. If they're hacking into your shit and everything else, that's a little far beyond reason. I want to know if my ex knows where I'm currently moving into, which we already answered that one. I know a couple spells to mess with circumstance. Hello, Savannah. So what's your second question, baby? First off, get your restraining order, because I guarantee they fucking know. Just like I said, with the Ten of Pentacles, whenever it comes up, it's a game changer. It's manipulation. They won't play you right away, but they will eventually. And you need to be protected and secure. No one should feel like they are being strongmanned into something. And if the police are watching him, and I reported him for stalking and harassing me. I mean, wait, so he knows where we're moving to. That's what it's showing. When we have the Sun card pop up, that's a direct yes. So what I would do, depending on your situation, is first off, you are in the right hands, my dear. Because we are witch bitches here on this channel, and we believe in protecting our right to do whatever the fuck we want without being harassed. So the first thing that I'm going to say to you is get you some vodka, get you some peppercorn, get you some jalapenos seeds. Go ahead and get you some red crush seeds and make you a nice little spray bottle. And I would keep it on you. And you can also make a little powder pouch to throw in somebody's face too. Just a little bit to put it out there. Got hacked by a Catalan and his Chinese side chick just because they feel they need to harass my career music. See, that's messed up. Last time I called the precinct, that's what they told me. Well, apparently he is not getting caught soon enough. Hey, Duncan. Excuse me. The last time I called the precinct, that's what they told me. Yeah, that is so fucking messed up, baby. No, they do not, and that is a very clear fact. But also, she may not be bewitched. She may just be here for stuff, so we don't know what brings Tina here, but we know that we can at least offer some protection for her. Community, baby. I'm not sure where you're at, too, but depending on where you're located, we got a lot of people in a lot of different places, so we're willing to help. Just be careful, babe. And whenever you think of your second question, sweetheart, all you got to do is just let me know. That's what we do, child. We protect, meaning there's a warrant put out, meaning there's a warrant out for his arrest. Well, you know, a good thing would be if we were wanting to speed it up. Is a location spell. Trap him. Either that, or if you want to get him arrested and you want to lure him in and be bait, I mean, you could do that. I don't recommend it, but it'd be a definitely way to know, hey, he can't get me. Either that, or get someone you know to set up like a date with him. And then have him pop his ass. Mm-hmm. People normally see witchcraft or magic in general as either love spells or trying to figure out the future, and there's a lot more to it. Ace of Wands, the Hermit, out and about. It's not like they're actively hiding. Because it seems like there's been a call put out. So basically all the information's getting shared. But the individual that you're dealing with doesn't fucking care. But eventually their game's going to come to an end because we got the 10 of cups. So it's probably going to be like in a week here or two, maybe 3 at the max. But it seems like they're going to be caught and their game end is going to end. Just because the 10 of Pentacles in this position, whenever you see a card like this, that means it's a blocking position, which means that eventually it's going to come to a halt. Maybe I couldn't even imagine. I know it's got to be scary. You're worried. Like, oh, sure. Give me 1 second, baby. So just so I make sure that we're on the same page, baby. You were asking, why does blank look for me? Why doesn't blank look for me? And can he see it? Are those the two that you were wanting? Just to make sure. Are you looking, will he call me? So, that's been a nightmare for me. Baby, I couldn't even imagine. Like, it's got to be crazy. Will he call me? That's your first question. Let's see what we got. Will he call her? Just so you know, since this is a yes or no, it'll be 1 card draw. So we got 8 of Pentacles, which means you are going to get a call. Now, since the symbolism of 8, so he will eventually get caught. I'm giving it 2 or 3 weeks, baby, and I'm saying this motherfucker's going to be caught. Just for the reason being, normally when the game ends, I normally count how many cards before that, before I get something like that. So you had 3 cards before, so I'm giving about 3 weeks max. 3 days to 3 hours to 3 weeks. Yes. So we got the 8 of Pentacles, which means there is going to be a call, but we also got the Page of Pentacles. So it's not going to be exactly what you want it to be. The reason I say that is because we got the Page of Pentacles overthrowing the 8 of Pentacles. So it's not going to be a long conversation. It is going to be a very short conversation. Now, if we were asking as when they're going to call you, I get 8 and 1. 8 and 1. So it could be anywhere between 1 day to 8 days or 1 week to 8 weeks. That's the time frame in which we're looking. Now, for your second question that you submitted through PayPal, can he see it? Is that your second question? Because I want to make sure I'm on the right page unless you have something else you're wanting. But yeah, it does seem like they're going to get caught. Now, when you're dealing with a stalker situation, baby, the best thing you can do is protect yourself, okay? And I would definitely look into some protection for all of your devices. Now, normally you can go get a software system like Norton. Norton's pretty good. And you can actually put it on your phone, your laptops, and all that. And you said yes. Does he know about what's going on? And does he see it? Okay, so we got the 8 of Cups, which basically means the calm before the storm. And 8 of Cups would be considered a yes card. But what gets me is the Tower in reverse. We've got the Tower in reverse, which means a situation has been caught before it got too bad. But also, what throws me off is we got the 10 of Cups, which the 10 of Cups is a card that means that we're doing gameplay, manipulation, and using other people. So that right there does not make me comfortable in the context of what you were asking as to why. Amanda, I charge for questions. Check down below, baby. It doesn't feel good. Yeah, it does not feel good. It feels like a gain of something. I don't like it. I don't like the feeling of it. And if you're afraid, especially if there's someone younger being affected by this, you need to take the steps. Just for the reason it's not, the feeling is like, you remember, I don't know why I say you remember. It's almost like, yeah, we've known each other for years, but not really. But have you ever had that feeling in the pit of your stomach where it's not ache, but you know something bad is about to happen? That's what it feels like. And something's got to happen before that happens. Like it's almost like a sense of dread. Oh, thank you. So whatever's going on, hopefully you can help them. But it seems like there's a little bit more going on that's not being shown. Sankar, you can ask anything you want, baby. I just charge, sweetie. It might be a time where you're going to have to reach out to protection service. And I hate using that because I hate that it has to be something like that. But it does not look good. Just the feeling alone that I got from that last card does not feel like a good environment whatsoever. So at least you're looking out for them and kind of being like, hey, you know what I mean? And thank you, baby. Hopefully you can get it situated. If you subscribe, kind of keep me updated. I always keep my email down below so that way, you know, if it's private and you want to talk about it, I'm open. But deep, even though I charge for questions, you do get a journal, sweetheart. Amanda, if you're here and if you look down below, that gives you all my information. We got a celebration in reverse and not Sankar. Celebration in reverse means things are not going as we planned them to be. I'm sorry. I keep trying. Thank you. Blessings. Blessings to you, baby, and the journey you're walking. It is not an easy path. Just remember to protect yourself physically and spiritually during this journey. By the way, for anybody who is coming in, I am doing readings. I do charge for questions, but you do get a general actually for your life, not the whole room. So yeah. Deerfield, check down below. I have 2 forms of payment, 5 for 2 on questions, baby. Tell you what, it's getting deep. Amanda, I see you're still in here, sweetheart. So are you wanting to do questions, sweetie? Or are you wanting to do a general reading? Let me know, sweetie. By the way, if I ever say sweetie or baby or honey to you guys, and you take offense to it, let me know. A general, come on, you funny, you crazy. Girl. But don't take it offense to. Hopefully you don't, because that's just how I speak. Everybody falls into those categories. And it's one of those things that really doesn't have a gender attached to it. Honey, baby, like, you know what I mean? It's diapers. Our music stopped. Alexa, play music. I just realized the music stopped. I'll tell you what, my music and my hubby's music is just like, any tips for starting tarot? I'm more of a cartomancy man, but I'm looking into it. Tarot is a form of cartomancy in a way. I mean, it's basically the same. The only difference is, well, technically it all follows under the same thing. Just for the reason being that back in the day it was done with playing cards, so that's the only thing that's different. That's why we still have the 4 suits that are in cards. But like I said, like if you're looking to expand on reading, it depends on what type of reading you're going to do. If you're doing it straight by the book, then, you know, the best thing to do is to look for flashcards. That'll kind of help you. You could do intuitive readings, which is going by your feelings and your thoughts. Or you could be a clairsentient kind of readers, or what some would call a psychic reader. And that's kind of where you get the images and everything coming through. Feelings, emotions, thoughts, and stuff like that. I'm an empath, so you'd be connected more towards the emotions of situations. So you could use that. So like, let's say if you do a reading, start out small, do like questions are the easiest, I think, because that only gives you one card to focus on instead of having to focus on like a whole spread. Now, if you do a spread, have your little cheat sheet over to the side. Like normally when I do mine, I don't do it spreads. I do it based on what's coming through in the situation. Now I could do spreads, but I just don't have enough room on my table. Yeah, that's mostly how I do my cartomancer readings, right? Go by the feeling of it, what you're getting. Like for me, sometimes I'll get a taste or a smell, or I'll see something, or I'll hear a noise, or feel a certain pain in my body. It just really depends. And then sometimes you get people's loved ones coming through, and that's a fucking trip and a half. Because loved ones who passed on give no fucks. Just so you guys know out there, they give no fucks. They say and do what they want. But yeah, like when it comes with cards, it just depends on what kind you get. Like I said, even with this like hoodoo tarot, like I normally don't read the book. But since this is based on a specific practice, and I'm not fully into that practice because it's not something that I've dived into, kind of why I'm using the book, you know what I mean? When I think either Hades or someone came to me in a reading and was like, don't tell them that. Because sometimes things are not meant to be said, but me, I read it. Because good, bad, in between, it all means something for the person's journey. Eyes are black and blue. My hands are black and blue. So build a bitch. I'm not good for you. 3, 2, 4. I think he said it wasn't their time to know or something. I mean, that's a possibility. It just depends when you're doing readings with deities or entities. It just depends. You just kind of go with the feel of it. I've had moments where I've had them completely take over. And then I come back and either a person's in tears or whatever it may be, you know what I mean? Just depends on what they want to do and how your body can handle it and ride it out, you know? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm gonna build a bitch. Like, I think I'm gonna do a segment on here about using cards and how to use them, like in spell work and meditation too. Because there's a lot of things that you can do. You can even buy. This would not be a good one for angel work unless you're looking for something like signs or whatever. But I would like to get a deck with all the angels and archangels and all that. So that way I can call upon them during certain ceremonies. I just haven't invested in that deck yet. I've got a couple on my cart that I want to get. Let me see if I can pull them up and I can tell you what decks I'm looking at. I want to get the what the fuck deck. Like, oh, where is it at? Your ideal list. Your list. One of the decks that I seen that I would love to get, which I think, not for sure, my shopping list is a shared one. Like, I've got a Amazon wish list, so to speak. Of different things. Ignore some of the stuff because, like, it's just stuff that's been added and I haven't switched it over, you know what I mean? But as far as decks go, the more Psychic Oracle, Pure Magic Oracle, and the Love Oracle Tarot is currently one of the things that I've looked at. And if you scroll in there, you'll see a bunch of different random shit of things that I was looking at. And for the house, for the kids. All different kinds of random shit. It's not like one that's like really concise, do you know what I mean? But it's got a few of the decks I've considered. I want to get the Modern Witch, but I'm too busy to buy the deck. I think the Axe is more beneficial. Than the deck. Well, I mean, yeah. Plus, you can use the axe and like cut things and use it in ritual versus not. So, I mean, it just depends on what you're doing. But some decks can get super expensive. I need to move some of the stuff while I'm in here. By the way, I am doing readings. If anybody wants to get a reading, just let me know. I use hammer and elemental. Did I miss anything? I had to step out. You didn't miss much, my dear. I use hammers for elemental magic. You can use hammers. You can also use hammers in Appalachian magic, which Appalachian magic takes a whole lot of stuff. I wanted to know if Michael James came and visit me. He's dead, but I see him and it was crazy. I mean, it's possible. What's the difference between soulmates and twin flames? For me, soulmates is somebody that you can love. That can love the parts of you and appreciate them, but you're not the same. You know what I mean? You're different. To me, twin flames means they're the other part of your soul. Hence the twin flames kind of thing. Which means that sometimes they can show up as friends, lovers, family. It really depends. Not everyone gets to be with their twin flame in every life. What's your go-to item in spellcraft? My go-to item when I'm using my spell work. That's a good question. Normally my go-to item is my mortal and pestle. For the reason being that I do a lot of things with herbs and herbal magic. And I would say the next thing that I use the most within my magic is either my athame or my keys. Because I have certain skeleton keys for certain things when I'm doing them. And why did he visit me? I'm not sure, baby. I mean, there's possibility it could have been a connection. Could have been drawing to you. It just really depends. Depends what you were doing, what you were saying at the time. You know, there's factors. Tarot can't tell you. I mean, it can, but that's paid questions, and not sure if you're wanting to pay for a question, baby. Now, if you want me to go into it, like deep into it as to what would bring them to you, I mean, we can go far, far, but I was outside and my friend and I saw them. It's a possibility that you could have drawn their energy, especially if you were talking, but like I said, it really depends. Spirit communication, if someone's passed away, if you were talking about them, thinking about them, or near their grave time, or grave time. Well, I guess it is their grave time. Their grave site, it could be a possibility. It just depends on the energy that you're projecting. I use my singing bowl because I do a lot of energy magic and magic that is deeply rooted in music. Now, I've got a drum, and I've been looking at the bigger metal drums, because that's what I feel connected to. I've never really felt connected with the singing bowls. I wasn't even thinking about them or talking. It was crazy. It could also be a spirit that was planning to look like them based off something that you've thought about or seen. You also got to put that into mind. It's kind of like when people say they see children, but it's really not a child. It's more of a dark entity coming through as a child, or they said, or you'll have people have doppelgangers in ghost form, and they're not even there. So, like I said, it's one of those things where there's a lot of possibilities, and it just depends on what you were doing at the time and what energies. If you did any magic before then, any ritual working. If your friend did any ritual working. Hey, how are you? I'm doing good. Interview Wednesday. I'm so excited. Yay! Ah. You gotta love it, baby. I enchanted my violin to attract money, and when I play it, sometimes I go play downtown and get that bag. Hell yeah. I love the sound of a violin. To me, violins they have the ability to be that dark, somber undertone that can make any song spooky ooky. Let's see what's going on with Brandon today. Brandon! We've got intensity and being blocked by a friendship. The reason I say that is that we got Scorpio. You're being blocked by your emotions towards love. And then there's a creativity aspect to it. That's amazing. Good luck. Right? That's what I'm saying. We love it when we get good news on this channel. Angela, you actually made it for a live. I've been on for almost 2 hours now. It's pretty awesome. Angela, we have some imbalance going in her life that is blocking you from being able to do some stuff. Whatever it is, baby, you need to clear out that blockage. I'm going to eat me a banana. Because I seen the banana and I'm like, ooh, I want a banana. Star Moon, you get 1 card for a general reading. Anything more than that, I do charge. But you do get the general card every time I'm live, though, baby. So you just let me know what you want. I learned how to play the Devil's Trill a while ago, and oh my God, it's so pretty, but so long. Well, we would love to hear that. Maybe one day we can get you to play it live. I don't know. There's something about the taste of a banana that is so good. Ooh. Star Moon, you need to have trust. Now, this can mean trust in yourself, trust in other people, trust in a situation. But you do got the angels telling you right now you need to trust. So who knows, maybe it's even in trusting in the process of life. But right now, this is what you need to be focused on doing, okay, baby? The banana sounds good. It is so good. Work and family come to visit. It makes a chaotic day. Ain't that the truth? Especially when they don't call. Like, whatever happened to, hey, I'm going to call you before I show up just to make sure you're there or something. My family's like, no, we're going to show up randomly. You're very welcome, Star Moon. Seeing somebody put a banana in their mouth versus, yeah. Questions, my dear, I do charge for general readings, which is a 1 card every time I'm live. Those are free. Let me know what you want to do, baby. Lizelle T Vlogs. Now I'm curious. Ooh, excuse me. My grandparents were going to go visit them, and then my relatives changed the plans on us. And surprise, see you in June. May I ask what type of guy is in my future? Now, when it comes to those type of questions, I ask that you do it more in depth, just for the reason being, you're not only asking about the person in the future, you're going to ask about how their relationship with them is going to go, what attributes to look for, what personality to look for, what is their facial features, and this just becomes a spiral that takes about 30 minutes. So if you want to book a reading on it, that's fine. If you want to, I don't know, get a general reading, that's perfectly fine. But no matter how you slice it or dice it, I charge for questions. Do. Angela. Surprise, see you in June. That's been weird around my family. Like my mom's sister's kids. Like, they've been doing their own thing, and they got a bigger side of the family because they had more kids, obviously. And then on my side, there's not many of us left, so I think it's weighing on my brothers. which I'm going to have to ask him about it. So what did you do this weekend, though, Angela? Anything new and exciting? By the way, I am doing readings. I charge for questions. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I mean, I'm not mad at it. Like, I see it like this, you know what I mean? Like, I have my kids, you know what I mean? Like, other side of the family, do what you need to do. Have your get-together, stuff like that. But I think it just weighed on my brother that I'm most closest to. Because, you know, it's almost like, well, I don't know. It's weird, man. It's a weird family dynamic. Like, I don't know how to really explain it other than it's odd and strange, and you get them saying, "Oh, we need to get together," but then they never get together. Put crown wrappers for release, artist block, and writer's block spell in my cauldron. Ooh, what are we writing? The flame burn rainbow spectacular. I would have loved to have seen that. That would have been pretty. Would have been super pretty to see. Eventually, I'm going to have to get a new... I need to get a card holder. I have so many decks. It's ridiculous. Jars. Place taper candles on my altars and etching that on the candles. See, that would be pretty. Glass etching. It's an interesting process to watch. It's like, what if we end up the last one? Right. I have a story about dragons and stuff going. Ooh. That'd be interesting to read. Trying to get it going again. No etching in the wax. Ooh, etching in the wax. Okay. I thought you were talking about etching on the glass. My bad. Sorry for a minute. I saw something and I'm like trying to make it out, but I couldn't make it out. All right, guys. I'm going to jump off here for a little bit. I'll probably be back on later, but I got stuff stuck in my teeth. It's not pleasant. But I should, if I get back on later, around 7:30, 8 o'clock. If I don't, I'll always be on here tomorrow, probably around 4 p.m. and stuff like that. But if you guys need me, my email's down below. You can always reach out and drop a line, say hi, and let me know. Bye, guys.